What's good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So last year around this time I dropped a video talking about the top 15 sneakers for under $200 for the fall and winter, and this year we're back with yet another list, but this time let's lower that amount a little bit. We all know inflation's out of control, so in this video I'm here to give you the best sneakers for the fall and winter under $150. I actually can't even believe some of the sneakers in this video even made it to this list. There's definitely going to be some steals, and I cover a lot of brands. So without further ado, let's get into the list. Let's start off with New Balance. Now, I'm sure you guys already know, perhaps my favorite sneaker to wear every day are my pair of New Balance 990 V6s. I do own the standard gray pair. But for this fall and winter season, let me bring your attention to a very recently released colorway, which is the Reflection pair. This is one of the cleanest 990 V6s I've seen, and I cannot believe that they're already going for under $150 in most sizes currently on StockX. And to me, that is an insane steal, just considering how comfortable the shoe is. And with a colorway like this, you can literally wear this shoe with absolutely anything. This can be your daily sneaker like the V6s are for me. In fact, if you already own the gray pairs and they're maybe getting a bit beat up by now, then this is a great replacement. Great quality and comfort for the price. When it comes to sizing, with this pair, I do go with my true size. I would say just go with your normal New Balance size. I know a lot of you guys like to go down half a size for pretty much every shoe from this brand, so whatever you normally fit in New Balance, you can get them in these for under 150. That's very good value. Next, another pair of 990 V6s. In case you wanted a bit more of a fall theme, check out this workwear gray pair. You might be looking at this pair and thinking, wait, aren't those the Carhartt V6s? No, it's not. In fact, this is a general release colorway which looks pretty much identical to those Carhartt pairs, except these are going for way below retail. In fact, pretty much every size is going for well under 150. And I don't know about you, but personally for me, I actually prefer this workwear gray colorway even more. It's kind of funny that New Balance even made this sneaker and called it the workwear colorway. They're not even trying to hide the fact that it's pretty much a copy of the Carhartts. You can't go wrong with these, so definitely a steal for the price. And one more option from New Balance. Now, in case you live in a city where it rains a lot and the weather just isn't too nice in the fall and winter, but you still want it to be comfortable, well, guess what? New Balance does make some rainproof shoes, and these two right here, both these colorways of the New Balance 2002R actually have Gore-Tex on them, and one of them is the tobacco colorway, the other one is navy. You can wear both of these outside and your feet are not gonna get wet. They retailed for $200, but currently on StockX you can get both these colorways for under 150. And you know how I know these shoes are good? I actually got the navy pair for my father-in-law as a birthday present, and he is a pretty tough man to please, and he loved those pairs. For sizing on these, I do go true to size, but like I said, go with your normal New Balance size. If that's a half size down, then go with that. Moving on to one of my favorite brands of the moment right now, and that is Asics. Now, you may or may not have heard about Bulgarian designer Kiko Kostadinov. Well, he has a very long-standing relationship with Asics, making some of the most fashion-forward sneakers we've seen in the last few years. And typically his shoes are much more on the pricier side, except for these three pairs right here. This is the Asics UBS GT 2160, and I think all three of these colorways look insane. I had to go ahead and cop one of them. I got this for below retail. I paid around 100 for it, and this combination of the browns with the purples and the blues, I just think looks insane. Quite a fall appropriate sneaker as well, and they definitely won't get too dirty, and they are ridiculously stylish. And because it's a Kiko sneaker, it's one of those if you know you know type of shoes, which I definitely love. All three of these colorways I think look great. And when it comes to sizing, so on the GT 2160, I actually like to go up half a size from my true size. So I normally wear US 11 in most shoes. I do get 11 and a half in these, but that is what I normally wear in most Asics sneakers, like the Gel Kayano 14s as well as the Gel NYCs. So I would just suggest going with your normal Asics size, and you should fit pretty good in these. And another Asics GT 2160 we got to talk about, and I actually can't even believe this shoe didn't sell out. This is a collab between Above the Clouds and Asics, and the one I want to talk about is this recently released brown colorway, yet another fall ready shoe. And these sneakers are very unique because they also have a see-through upper, so you can actually potentially change the entire look of the shoe depending on what color socks you want to wear. And the original colorway of this pair was reselling for a lot of money, but then when this brown pair dropped, which might even be better, they didn't didn't sell out, and right now you can actually get them for below retail on reselling platforms. So check these out if you missed out on that first pair. And lastly, now when it comes to Asics models, I don't think there is a better value for money sneaker than the Gel 1130s. In fact, I will go ahead and say that it might be the best value for money sneaker period when you consider the price point and the level of comfort. The retail prices on these are just $100. You simply don't find comfort of this level at that price. Now, most colorways you can get for retail. However, there is this one colorway which sold out, which I wanted to talk about, and that is the white clay canyon pair, which is this very simple white and brown colorway. These are going for slightly above retail right now on StockX. Most sizes are around 110 or 120, but this is just a super wearable shoe. You're gonna get tons of use out of this, and definitely these 2000 style running shoes right now are still more popular than ever. When it comes to sizing, I actually wear my true size in this, unlike the other Asics pairs I talked about. I find like the toe box is just a little bit wider than some of the other Asics pairs, so true to size fits perfect for me. I think true to size will work for most people as well, so just go with your normal Asics size. Next, I gotta talk about one of the most underappreciated sneakers right now, in my humble opinion, and that is the Jordan 4 RM. Yes, you can call these the Jordan 4 lows. I know a lot of people refer to these as the Nigel Jordan 4s, even though these are the general release versions of the shoe, so they don't have those little mini swooshes at the front. But I just did a whole video talking about all of the different recent colorways of the Jordan 4 RM and also why I really like this shoe. You're getting pretty good materials for Jordan brand at a much lower price point than the regular Jordan 4 and also the Jordan 4 grade school pairs. And when it comes to the looks of the sneaker, I know people either love it or hate it. Personally, I think they look great. They're different enough from a Jordan 4. They don't really look like a squished down version. They have their own unique features. And all of these were actually just sitting on Nike. You can get them in a full size run right now, and they do retail for just $150. When it comes to sizing, just go with your true size, go with your normal Jordan size. The light brown pair, unfortunately, is a woman's pair, so it only goes up to a men's 10.5. But some of the other pairs, like the white and black, those are men's pairs, and they do come in much bigger sizes as well. Another Jordan I want to talk about is one that you can actually wear when it's rainy outside, and that is the Jordan 1 Element Gore-Tex Legend Coffee. That is a long name. And this particular colorway, this Legend Coffee one, perfect for the fall time. You got those light brown tones and some darker brown as well. And currently on StockX, they're going for way below retail. I know Jordan 1 hype is not where it once was, but if you're just looking for a pair to wear every day, even on the bad weather days, then this is just a super clean pair. So definitely recommend them. Next, I'm gonna talk about one of the most iconic shoes to drop this year, and it belongs in a lot of people's top 10 lists, and that is the Air Force 1 Linen. I actually couldn't believe this sneaker didn't sell out. In fact, not only did it not sell out, it even went on sale at some places. And if you are a original sneakerhead, you know how hyped this shoe is. It's one of the most sought after sneakers. Maybe because the shoe released in the summer, it wasn't really as hyped, but I think it's much more of a fall colorway with those brown and like nice pink tones. I would definitely say get them now before the resale prices jump, maybe by next year or the year after. They're still currently well below 150, and I think for a sneaker this clean, absolutely worth those prices. For sizing on them, with Air Force Ones, they definitely do fit very big, so I do go a half size down in Air Force Ones for my true size. So I wear a half size lower in these than I do on Air Max 1s and Nike Dunks, for example. Now the next pair I'm going to talk about, I actually even recommended this shoe when I did this exact video last year, and I'm going to double down on this recommendation because the prices have dropped even further, and that is the Nike Dunk Low in the medium curry colorway. Do you guys remember when this shoe released during the dunk hype of like 2 or 3 years ago? This shoe was reselling for 3 times what the retail price was. That's how hyped they were. And in my humble opinion, when you think about all the dunks that are released during the absolute peak of Nike Dunk hype, I would put this medium curry colorway in maybe the top 5 pairs. It's just one of the cleanest pairs we've seen. Really nice materials as well, and right now they're actually going for below retail, which is crazy to think of. Super nice, super wearable. I feel like there is just no regrets you'll possibly have with this shoe because you can wear them every single fall. They look good with anything. They're super clean. When it comes to sizing, I go with my true size in these, and they fit me perfect. I don't know when a dunk hype is gonna come back, but in my opinion, it doesn't matter. If you like how the shoes look, then just get them. Next, speaking of some iconic shoes, I wanted to bring your attention to the Nike Air Max 1 collab with Huff. It recently dropped in 3 different colorways, but I want to specifically talk about this pear green colorway, which is currently going for way below retail. And for the Air Max 1 fans out there, the Huff Air Max 1s were some of the most coveted pairs from the early 2000s. And they do have these nice dark colors and nice quality on them, which I think make them a great fall winter option. Next, I wanted to give you guys a couple of Adidas options as well, starting off with the Adidas Handball Special collab with Sporty and Rich, particularly this brown colorway. If you're not feeling these Sporty and Rich ones, then definitely you can even check out several other colorways of the Handball Indoor, which is actually currently Adidas's most popular selling sneaker, believe it or not. And one more Adidas shoe to talk about. I can't even believe this sneaker made it to the list. That is the Jound Sambas that dropped a few months ago. Yes, that Mesa or Tobacco colorway, which for some reason released in the summer, even though in my opinion it's clearly a fall shoe. People weren't feeling them, they didn't sell out anywhere, and currently you can get these for below retail. And I think heading into the fall season, this is just a perfect pair. Super nice quality on these as well, like it is with most Jound collabs. When it comes to sizing with the Sambas, they are a very narrow fitting shoe, so for me I go up half a size. But I think if you have narrow feet, then you can definitely go with your true size. And if you weren't feeling this Jound pair but you wanted maybe another pair of brown Sambas, definitely check out the Samba cardboard as well that dropped recently. That one has a pretty unique knit upper, which is not something you really see on Sambas, so it's very breathable. And those really cool textures when combined with the colors of the shoe make it, I think, really nice for the fall. Now I also wanted to talk about maybe everyone's favorite Nike shoe of the moment, and that is the Zoom Vomero 5, because currently there's quite a few colorways that are going for well below retail that I think are going to look great in anyone's rotation. Starting off with this platinum tint colorway, super simple, just like a grayish white color, which you can just really wear with anything. And you guys already know how big a fan I am of the comfort of this shoe. I think it's one of the most comfortable lifestyle models from Nike. The platinum tint one is currently going for well below retail. And then also check out this oatmeal colorway, which I actually own and I wear them a ton. It's one of my most worn shoes. Those are also going for well below retail. Love the color on them as well. And for sizing on this shoe, make sure you go with your true size for the best fit. I would suggest for some of the women's colorways, like for example the oatmeal pair, which is a women's colorway, if you have wider feet, I would even suggest going up half a size, because the women's pairs do fit a bit more narrow than the regular ones. I can definitely feel that on feet. And lastly, one more Vomero 5 I want to talk about. If you wanted something a bit more different, something a bit more premium, but you don't want to pay premium prices, check out the Vomero 5 Sashiko tint. Definitely a bit Japanese inspired there with the material choices, a bit of denim on there. I think the colorway is really nice for the fall time, and currently they're going for well below retail. I believe retail was around 170 on these, but you can get most sizes right now for under 150, so another one you want to check out. And that's it. There's a lot of amazing sneakers on that list. Let me know in the comments which one was your favorite, and also let me know if I missed out on any sneakers under 150 that you guys think are definitely worth copying for the fall and winter season. The links to all the shoes, by the way, can be found in the description of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this and supporting my channel. I will catch you guys in the next video.